So HER2 happens to be on the cell membrane, which means these antibodies can target it. Now, in lung cancer, we're usually talking about mutations. And a mutation is when an error occurs. In this context, that error makes the cell divide uncontrollably. So HER2 in your tumor has a mutation and it's constantly telling the cell to divide.
Hmm.
However, in breast cancer, HER2 is usually amplified. So it's not mutated. It's the normal HER2 that I have in my cells. The breast tissue that caused the cancer has more of it. So therein lies the difference between HER2 in lung cancer and HER2 in breast cancer. But the antibody is actually the same that we
Hmm.
use in breast cancer and lung cancer. So HER2 is a good example because there's not a ton of the HER2 protein throughout the rest of the body. There are some exceptions there, but it has turned out it's actually pretty safe to target it aggressively in both breast cancer and lung cancer. So your antibody drug conjugate that you got, the antibody was just a regular HER2.
Hmm.
And the mutation didn't happen to be significant. It's just that we know your cells expressed that on the cell surface. So the antibody portion was able to combine to it in the same way that HER2 is expressed in a breast cancer that's HER2 positive, meaning we looked and we see it on the cell surface, and the antibody is able to bind to them. So that's the commonality, I would say, between when we use antibody drug conjugates across different tumor types.
Hmm.
And that's just one example of a protein that's commonly, I'll say, targeted.
We hope you liked this video. To support cancer research and get clear, expert answers about cancer, follow us and visit crackingcancer.org to join the Cracking Cancer community.